Let me brush the naps real quick. Quiet on the set. We on the set with Jomi Tarantino up in here. Let's go. Which one is me?
Have you look at this one.
Okay. I was probably like 2 to 3 years into broadband internet experience. Like broadband is a clear line of demarcation for people my generation of the internet was one thing in the dial-up era where like, you click on a website and there's a Pamela Anderson JPEG and it literally might take 20 to 30 seconds for that JPEG, the picture to unfold to where now you got a cable modem or you might have a DSL connection and everything just feels more instantaneous. And so we're still pretty new into the dial-up era and the idea of seeing a famous person's any level of nudity around that was still like this foreign idea. And so seeing that happen live was just crazy, yeah. Janet Jackson, even by 2004, was an iconic artist. Everybody understood that it was a big deal that she would be doing the Super Bowl. Not only was it a big deal, like she was deserving of that platform or that slot. Like it was like, hell yeah, we about to watch Janet go crazy. Timberlake, I have a much different relationship even at that point. He had just started his solo career. It's definitely taken on a different character than the NSYNC thing, because I think the NSYNC thing was kind of paradoxical in the sense that it was both in language with black culture and black music, but also kind of in opposition and refuting this shit where it's like, yeah, we're gonna do this New Edition-esque type of thing, but we're gonna make it whiter, cleaner, more mainstream. And then when Timberlake comes around, and it's like the freaking, the diamond-studded bandanas, and it's the cornrows, and it's, he's doing the dance moves, and it's like, I could hear him counting the 1-2 step in his freaking mind, and I'm just like, yo, like, everything just felt kind of watered down of, shit that Usher was doing, quite frankly. I was always skeptical of the Timberlake project because of NSYNC and its complicated nature to black music. I would have been a junior in high school, super serious about basketball, and my guy Mike Piniella was hosting the Super Bowl party. Piniella, because I was playing varsity basketball at the time, Piniella was a senior. And so it was like, yeah, it's cool. Like one of the seniors, my teammate, my guy, he's like, yo, my mom is gonna host us at the crib. We're gonna watch the Super Bowl. The first half, I just remember that it felt like the Panthers were just as good as these guys. Jake Delhomme was playing just as well as Tom Brady. And yeah, I just knew they were gonna pull this thing out. I knew this freaking luck that seemed to follow the freaking Patriots every single where they went, starting with that damn Tuck rule, and culminating in them somehow beating the greatest show on turf. I was just like, yo, this nonsense has to end at some point. And so yeah, from the first half, it felt like a real, actual competitive game. And the halftime show comes on. Don't be so quick to walk away, dance with me, whatever. Like, this is a song that everybody knows. It's a popular record. And everybody knows that sort of break in the song, that I'm gonna have you naked by the end of this song, which, by the way, to this day, whenever I hear that part of the song in my mind's eye, I can see Janet Jackson's face with the exaggerated surprise. And like in my mind's eye, I still see that moment. At the time, one, it happened so quickly, half the room didn't catch it. And, nobody got TiVo. This isn't like, digital sort of cable or whatever. Like, you couldn't rewind it. So if you missed it, you missed it. But I happened to see it, and it was a big deal to see nudity on broadcast television. So in the moment, we're all going crazy and being like, yo, what just happened? This is right up there with the David Tyree helmet catch. that's a moment that both moments are like, I remember exactly where I was. I remember what it felt like to watch it live, because spoiler alert, I'm a Jets fan and I absolutely hate the Patriots. And so like, because it was like 18-1 and, you know, because it just felt like a miracle, David Tyree, the helmet catch, is up there. But this, so it was leading every single news show. Everybody was covering this thing, and it was like, you would have thought like they had denigrated, I don't know, George Washington, or like something foundational to the truth of America had somehow been, you know, brought low by this moment. She got killed in the media, destroyed. And, you know, obviously that begets its own complication racially, because the white guy who actually pulled her titty out, he largely skated. And that was another thing about Timberlake that was suspect. He kind of threw her under the bus. At no point did he come out and sort of basically stick up for Janet Jackson in the moment. Like, it was just like, yo, this is controversial for her and like whatever. And yeah, she got killed. She got killed for it. Man, I really do think if Beyonce's breasts accidentally popped out of at a show, I don't think that would be news for more than 2 days or even a day. I really think we would just move on quite quickly. Like, I'm talking about even at the Super Bowl. I don't think this would rate. That's what makes it such a cool cultural artifact. It's a snapshot of just a different time in our country's history. Cause, you know, like if this shit would have happened in Europe, like in France or England, like this is not a story. Their relationship to nudity and sexuality is not quite as repressed and puritanical as our own, right? And so that's why I say, like, it's a specific snapshot of a specific time in our, you know, shared cultural history as Americans. Oh my God, the children, Jomi. Oh my God. Oh, but the children. Oh, but the kids. Oh, but the children.